Welcome to the Pilates on 5th video podcast. I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Katherine.
This is the Core Challenge test. Now, we found this test online. It was invented by a man in Britain, and all the information's at the end of the clip. And you can go onto our blog and read about the details and links to where we found the test. So if you don't like this test, we are not the ones to blame. You can blame the man in Britain. But we found it to be very challenging. It's a 3-minute test, and here's the only rules. If you feel your back starting to arch, so if you feel your pelvis tilting this way, then you should put your knees down and rest for a bit. Also, if you feel any strain coming to the neck, just rest. You can work your way up to being able to accomplish the full 3 minutes. It's an endurance test. Also, if you've been told by your doctor not to do isometric contractions, then you should not do this test. But otherwise, it's a killer. And to truth be told, we had to work up to it. So let's get started. So it's a 3-minute test, and it starts in an elbow plank. So let's go ahead and get in position. And best to use a sticky mat for your feet so that if you're on carpet, you don't slide. Your elbows will be down. Now, before we get started, I have my clock here so I don't have to think. You want to pull your abs in, squeeze your glutes, engage your inner thighs. And we will start in 5 seconds, pulling the shoulders down. Get ready, Katherine. And we begin now. So while you're here, you're pulling your abs in, engage your inner thighs, pull up the muscles of the pelvic floor. Now press your elbows into the mat. Do not let your spine sink between the scapula. You want to stay upright. You don't want your head to fall towards the mat. You want to keep your neck and spine in the same line. If you're feeling your back starting to arch, squeeze your glutes more, squeeze your inner thighs more, and pull in those abs. So we have 32 seconds to go. So it is horrible. So you will notice my breath is getting more and more quivering. Keep those abs pulled in. Keep those ribs pulled in. Pull the belly button to the front wall of the spine. Squeeze the inner thighs. We have 15 seconds. Now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take our weight to our left elbow and bring our right hand by our right thigh. So don't do it yet, but that's what you'll do. So slowly think of what you're gonna need to do that. And in 4, 3, 2, 1, right hand comes by the right leg. 15 seconds here. Pull in those abs, squeeze the inner thighs. In 5 seconds, we'll switch and do it the other way. 3, 2, 1, right elbow down, left hand up. One side's always easier. Make sure your shoulders, scapula are still stable, pull in the ribs. Ideally, my shoulders would be parallel to the floor. Life is not so ideal. 2, 1, both elbows down, lift the left leg up.
So I can talk for you.
Right?
We'll give Kimberly a break. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me talk.
Squeeze the inner thighs, lift
really,
the leg.
Yes, feel the inner thighs working even though your legs are separated here.
Lift the right leg in 2, 1, right leg lifts. Pull in those abs, energize through the legs, pull the shoulders away from the ears. 5 seconds, left leg, right arm lift. 3, 2, 1 for 15 seconds here. I need to concentrate, oopsie. Switch in 4, 3, 2, switch, and right arm, left leg. I meant left arm, right leg, sorry. And we switch in 4, 3, 2, 1, both elbows down, both legs down. Home stretch. 30 seconds. Tuck your tail, pull the shoulders away from the ribs. From the ribs, I meant from the ears. Squeeze the abs. 15 seconds. Squeeze those inner thighs, squeeze those glutes. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Close the ribs. Breathe deeply. 5 seconds. I'm trembling all over. 3, 2, 1. Both knees down. Oh my gosh. So, that is the Core Challenge test. And I find it very challenging. So by the end, if you noticed, my whole body was quivering. That's because it's very hard. But we thought we'd be fair and do it with you.
And her face is really red too, which I'm sure mine is really red as well. So
her face is red too. So that is the Core Challenge test. And again, stay tuned for where we found it or go to our website. And that is the Pilates on 5th video podcast for today. If you would like more information on our studio, on our certification program, on where we have oxygen in the area, we also have a new website coming out, ultimatepilatesworkouts.com. Stay tuned for the trailer, but again, it's www.ultimatepilatesworkouts.com. Thank you.